Hi Royals, welcome to this video. For this video, I feel like I need to show you guys a realistic day in the life of a college student, because I know I made some videos about, you know, being productive and being positive and whatnot, but this is a very realistic day in the life of a college student today, because I do not feel like doing anything at all. I woke up this morning and I didn't feel like doing anything, and I feel like I need to show you guys that aspect of being a college student too. I only have one assignment that I need to do today, but I don't feel like doing it, and I've been waiting all day today, doing absolutely nothing today and I still don't feel like doing that assignment, and I don't feel motivated to do it at all. So, you know, I just decided to pick up my camera and show you guys. There's also this aspect of I don't want to do anything with my life every now and then. I think this is mostly because I was in the hospital yesterday. Wait, hold on, let me tell you guys a little story time, a little tea. So I was in the hospital yesterday. I usually have this weird stomach ache that is, it's not a normal regular stomach ache. It's a burning sensation that starts slowly and then gradually just explodes, and I'm like, ah! Royals, I am literally screaming whenever I'm in that pain. I'm literally screaming, I'm like, ah! Like that. That sounds so dramatic, but seriously, that is how I'm screaming. Or I have to put like a pillow in my mouth to just bite on it because it hurts so bad. And I've been having this for like 3 or 4 years now, and every time I go to the hospital, my doc, especially in Fresno, will always tell me, there's nothing wrong with you, you're fine, there's nothing wrong with you, because they'll do tests on me and they're like, all the tests comes out regular as being good. Doc always tells me, you're fine, there's nothing wrong with you, it's just in your head. And slowly I started feeling like, okay, maybe it's just in my head, but I know it's not just in my head because I'm in pain. I'm in physical pain. And every single time I decided, like after 2 years after I kept having it, I decided, you know, I'm just gonna go to the hospital every single time I'm in that kind of pain so they can see it in action. But every single time they always feel like they make me feel like I'm overreacting about the pain, okay? And I am literally like I am crying. Whenever I'm in that kind of pain, I am crying with tears in my face, and I'm screaming because it is extremely painful. It's like somebody just, you know, pours gasoline in my stomach and then lights it on fire. It's burning so hard and it's very painful. Like, it is something I would never ever wish on my enemy, on my worst enemy. It burns so bad and it's so painful. And I told them, they're like, you're fine, blah blah blah. And the last time I went to the ER when it was happening, they said, okay, since your blood test came back, I took a blood test and so everything was fine. So they did an ultrasound on my tummy, and they were like, girl, you're fine. They made me feel so stupid. They made me feel like I was imagining all that pain, and that is just not right. I don't know, now it's making me sad thinking about it, but that is just absolutely not right, because I knew that I was in physical pain and I'm in pain. Anyway, so yesterday, Sunday, I was hoping to film a video, but I woke up, and 30 minutes after I woke up, I started feeling this burning sensation. It started gradually, and it started hurting so bad. I was literally crying, like I was screaming on my floor, on the floor of my room, holding my tummy, and I was screaming, ah! Like that. I literally was screaming out loud. So it went on for 30 minutes. Usually the pain doesn't last for that long, but the longest it's ever lasted for was 3 hours. Royals, it lasted for 3 hours, and this was when I was in Fresno at my parents' house, and I was all by myself in the house. My phone was in my room, and I was in the living room when the pain started, and I felt so helpless. I couldn't do anything. I was just there, and there was a freaking music playing on the TV, and the remote was far away from me, and I couldn't reach for the remote to turn on the TV because it was just making my head hurt, and then I was nauseous and lightheaded, so I was just laying on the floor, just lifeless, and I was all there by myself in the house. I was screaming very loud in pain, and like after 3 hours later, it just stopped, and I was like, oh, okay. I wiped my tears off, and I went to my room, and like that. So this pain, I've not had this pain this year, and I went to the hospital. The pain lasted for like about 30 minutes in this apartment, and then I said, you know what, I'm just gonna go to the ER. So I googled the closest ER to me, and it was 9 minutes away, which was so awesome. I drove to go to the ER. As soon as I parked, the pain stopped. And I was like, okay, first of all, this is kind of funny to me, but honestly, this is really sad. But it's also kind of funny when I think about it after this happened. But in the process of it happening, it's not sad. It is. I mean, it is not funny. It is sad. Okay, I was driving myself to the ER, and I was legit. I was driving, and I was crying and screaming in pain. I was and I was like hitting my my steering wheel, because the pain was so bad and I couldn't just like stop in the middle of the road. So I was just hitting my steering wheel so hard because the pain was so bad, and I was screaming like that. As soon as I got to the ER, I parked. The pain started going down, and it stopped. I was like, oh, what? So the pain usually stops for like a minute or two, and then starts again, lasts for 5 minutes, and then stops for 2 minutes, and starts for another 20 minutes, like that. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna wait for when the pain starts again, so I don't look like I'm stupid. But the pain didn't come. I waited in my car for like a whole 10 minutes, and the pain did not come back. And I was like, that's suspicious. That's weird. And anyways, I decided to go to the hospital anyways, just to tell them, because I decided now on that every single time I have that pain, I will always go to the hospital, because every single time I went to the hospital, they always told me that I'm fine and nothing's wrong with me and blah blah blah. And it's not like I'm hoping for anything to be wrong with me, absolutely not. But I don't want them to tell me that I'm fine, because I'm visibly not fine. Like, I'm in pain and they're seeing me scream. But the one thing that made me happy and hurt, I guess, is I went to the hospital here in Sacramento for the very first time for this pain, and they actually listened to me. The doctor listened to me. It was a woman. She listened to all my words and every single thing I talked about, the pain, and 3-4 years that I've been having this pain. And she actually, you know, suggested I go to this and go to that. They took my blood yesterday. There was still a little tiny, the person who took my blood yesterday, she was like, I'm gonna use a very tiny needle that we use for babies and infants. She used that tiny needle because she could barely see my veins. My veins were so small, so she used a very tiny needle to take some blood out of my veins. And then they did a lot of extra work, and there was nothing wrong. The doctor said they were gonna send me to a gastroenterologist. Anyways, that they're gonna send me to that just so they can check into they can, you know, throw a pipe a camera into my tummy to actually see if there's anything wrong with my tummy, because before they did an ultrasound in Fresno and they saw nothing is wrong with me or whatever. So, you know, when they actually started doing that, I actually felt relieved and felt hurt. Like, they were not saying it's all in your head, you're fine, just because the test results said I was fine. So, you know, I don't know, it just made me feel happy that I was heard, you know. So anyways, that happened. So I was supposed to make a video yesterday. That's when that happened, and I was in hospital all the way till 6:30ish. I was there from around 11 a.m. to 6:30. Imagine, I spent the whole freaking day in the hospital. I had to wait for some test results and whatnot, and that's where I am right now. And since then, I just haven't been in a good mood, or, you know, felt motivated to do any of my schoolwork, even though I have to do them or else I'm gonna fail. But yeah, this is another aspect of being a college student. Even if I'm not motivated to do anything or being positive to do anything, I have to try my best to be. But then there's some days where I just do not even want to be, like today. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna show you guys. What am I gonna show you guys? I have absolutely no idea. I'm just gonna probably keep talking and rambling. But I need to do my assignments. That's due at midnight, as I've already said before. But I'm just gonna keep waiting until probably it's like 11:30 p.m. 11:30 p.m. when it's due in 30 minutes. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm laughing. I guess I'm just happy I'm able to talk about this, because I did not talk about this. I didn't talk about this to anybody. Well, except my twin sister. I just told her this morning or so. Anyways, that's the life of being a college student, and especially living without your family members around. You know, when I was in the hospital, I remembered a quote that says something like, when you're the loneliest when you're sick and have nobody else around you, something like that. And I'm not lonely at all. I love being by myself. But for some reason that quote just got in my head, and I was like, oh yeah, I guess I understand now. Like, I don't have my family members around me to, you know, take care of me, because I was not really healthy at that moment in my life. I don't know, I just felt that quote. But no, I haven't even called my parents to tell them about what happened. So if they're watching this video, I'm sorry I did not tell you. Now you know. Thank you. Here is what I try to do when I do not feel motivated. What do I try to do? Absolutely nothing. I'm just kidding. I try to watch some inspirational videos, some motivational videos that will actually get me off my bed. I woke up this morning, I woke up at 10 a.m. and I just still didn't feel like doing anything. I don't know, I don't know, I just didn't feel like doing anything at all. And it is currently, what time is it? It is 2:56 and I still haven't done anything. I'm not even eating. Okay, let me tell you one more thing that happens when I have this stomach ache-ish thing. It's when I don't eat sometimes too. When I don't eat, I have this stomach ache. And for the past 3 days, I've not really been hungry to eat lunch or dinner. I've only eaten breakfast, and I know that is very bad, but I cannot bring myself to eat any other food for some reason. I've only eaten breakfast for the past 3 days. Well, today's the 4th day now, and I still haven't eaten anything. It's almost 3 o'clock. So you get how my life is. But for the past 3 days, I've only had cereal for breakfast, and then lunch and dinner I never eat anything. Lunch and dinner for the next 3 days I didn't eat anything until today. Well, honestly, today's the 5th day. Today's the 5th day. Oh, okay. Yesterday was the 3rd day. Yesterday, Sunday, was the 3rd day that I had not eaten anything else but cereal in the morning, and then that's when I had the stomach ache issue. And I know that whenever I haven't eaten for a while, I do have that burning sensation that is, I feel like I'm on fire. I feel like I need to drink a lot of water to just like quench. You know when something's on fire, like God forbid if you're on fire, you feel like you just want to pour water in yourself to just quench the whole fire off your body. That's how it feels like too. So I had not eaten for the past 3 days, and then Sunday happened, and then I was okay, it's probably because I'm not eating, that's why it happened too. But why is it happening, and whatever, you know. Anyways, and today's the 5th day now, and I still haven't eaten anything, and I feel so I'm not weak or anything, but I am not motivated to do anything at all today. This is the other not so fun, exciting part about being a college student. Even if you have all these things going in your life, your school, academics has to keep going forward, cause baby, you're gonna fail if you don't keep moving forward as your school academics, because your life is not going as well as you planned. You can't decide, okay, I'm also not gonna do my assignments or go to class. You're gonna fail. Your school is always gonna be there, so you have to keep pushing yourself to go forward. I don't know what else to talk about at this point. I actually feel so much better, and I feel like I need to go and eat now. You know what? I actually feel kind of better now talking about it. It is really good to talk about your feelings, you guys. It's good to talk about your feelings. I don't really talk about my feelings to anybody else, but I do feel slightly better. But you know what I'm still not gonna do? I'm still not gonna do my assignment that's due by midnight today until 30 minutes before it's due, because I'm just not motivated enough to do it. I'm gonna keep watching a lot of inspirational stuff and reading a lot of inspirational stuff and motivational stuff and things like that. That's all I have for you guys today, I guess. I guess this was a story time-ish kind of vibe video, but yeah, I just want to show you guys, let you guys know, I also do not feel motivated to do something sometimes. I try not to be unmotivated for too long. By tomorrow, I'm hoping that I am back on track with what I need to do. But yeah, if you're new here, subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of college lifestyle videos, and I upload Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays at sometime after 6 p.m. and I'll see you guys in my next video. Subscribe to the channel and be part of the royal family. Yes. Alright, thank you for watching. I don't know if this video helped anybody, because I don't know, but she's just, why does my shirt keep looking like it's falling down? Anyways, this is how I feel today, and I just decided to film that for you guys, and I think I'm repeating myself unnecessarily. unnecessarily. So I am going to end this video. Thank you for watching. I love you guys so very much. And if you like a Q&A, because I keep getting a lot of questions about me, about where I'm from, what school I go to, and things like that. If you want to know any of those and would like a Q&A, let me know. Or if you don't care enough to want a Q&A, also say, girl, we don't care about you like that. Let me know too. That's also fine. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye. Make sure you eat, because I try to drink a lot of water, but I just don't eat. That's the only problem. Maybe that's why I'm still alive, because I drink a lot of water. But make sure you eat.